backchecking a little bit
No, that's
regarding my
backtracking.
question. But backchecking to my question, I definitely understand your response. It actually backchecks to the conversation you guys had with P Dot. Remember that episode where P Dot was like, sometimes you even reference things you don't even have in essay or even the lingo, like the bendos. Like, what's the bendos in essay? And I was privileged to actually have like some meeting with Ambitious's incorporator.
Didn't you sign the NDA? Who's it? Didn't you sign the NDA?
Go away! I'm just listen.
You're talking to me now, so like I know. Yeah, you can such
so. I'm not about to buy anything, teaser.
Yeah. So what was Fossey saying?
That's the way I actually get to see. So Fossey was actually we had a meeting and he would break down like.
He's a very intentional person.
He's very intentional, and he would break down, how we build like a hit. Remember when we were having a conversation about how to build a hit, and he was like, okay, South Africa has 11 official languages, but for me, I was just like, man, music is music. I understand what language is about.
Yeah,
I only understand.
I don't want you to go too much into. I don't want you to go too much into your conversation with Fossey, but I'll tell you about my interaction with Fossey, which is about that same subject.
Yes.
So let me take you there and give you some context.
Yes.
Fossey was working on Fifi Cooper. That was the first artist that he signed, right?
Yes.
When he was working on Fifi Cooper, he needed to get street cred for Fifi Cooper.
Yeah.
Right? So
why?
Because she needed street cred in Joburg. People knew her from the Good Channel feature, but she needed street cred and she needed to rap on the song with the best rapper in South Africa. Right? And that's only one person. So he had to give me a call. So, cool. That's it.
I love this moment.
So that's it. So, okay, cool. It was like, and he did the business well. You know what I mean? Like, he paid, like, over 100,000 rands to get Quest on a song with Fifi Cooper. That's Punsunun. He spent that dough. You know what I mean?
And
like, there's a music video where like he's like fitting a suit. It might be the Punsunun video. That's a custom fitted suit. Just the jacket alone is 14,000 rands. When Senzo was fitting it, he wasn't fitting it to do a music video. He was fitting it because Kosi had just paid for it. You know what I mean? So he's intentional about his business and he knew what he was doing. Right? Yeah. So what he was doing was establishing like a proper South African label. Like, a proper strong independent label. Black owned.
That's what you actually even get from story.
Black owned, right? Doesn't matter where the capital for that comes from. For me, yes, because right now we're in business, and there's nothing I can do to stop this man competing with me in my space, right? Shout out. You know what I mean? But at that point in time, like I was like, okay, fine. Now this guy's a new competitor in our market. Cool. Everything's cool. And then one day we're at I wasn't with Kosi. But we're at the march in Wits. I'm with AKA, I'm with Younger Chief, I'm with Kid X. We're doing this march. Yeah, we're doing this march. Okay, cool. After we do the march with the kids and stuff like that, stop them from getting shot at with rubber bullets and stuff. We go back to the Franklin where AKA was staying at the time. And I'm like, shit. I was just checking the stats, man. And AKA just released Baddest. Like, 2 weeks ago. We're about to release Noma Yini. Like, a week after that or something. And then there's this song that was playing in the nightclub at Kantari one day when we went there. And the so funny thing about that night is that this song played, right? And like shit, we turned up, we got Don Design to actually find the DJ who had the song and bring that song to us, right? The next day is June 16. So it's June 15, right? This song is like fucking punishing. We're like, whoever this kid is that's on the song is great. Jose is also at the club that night. He sends over 4 bottles of Hennessy VSOP to our table. We don't even drink that stuff, but there's some guys in the crew who drink that. So you're like, I have 4 bottles of beer. So hey, what's you know, he's always looking out. You know what I mean? We're like, we don't drink this, but you know what? For that sign of, you know what I mean? Like, yo, okay, cool. So now I'm like, shit, this nigga is like really trying to be nice. This nigga is really making an effort to be in this industry. And this is my space, you know what I mean? I hold it very dearly. But he's entering the space and I'm thinking to myself, there's either 2 ways. We can either compete like head to head on everything. And I don't really want to do that because like that's not my mission. My mission is not to compete against the next man.
Especially for everything you've said.
Yeah.
Like I wouldn't see you.
Yeah, well, I mean, business is business, so there is competition in it. But drives us to do better. You know what I mean? We do compete, yes, but now not competing against each other. So that like my obsession. You understand what I'm saying? And I also do want to create an enemy as well. Like you know, we've done good business. This guy respected us, you know, and we respected him. Like, I mean, I remember the day we recorded at Kunsuno University. We were coming from a gig in the northwest. We drove to a house in Betlu. Somewhere, you know, at like 11 p.m. at night. At 2:30 we had a performance at Sumo or Sway or whatever the club was called, Latinova at the time. You know what I mean? I can't remember. We had a performance at 2:30. You know what I mean? Cool. Like we went in there, heard the beats, recorded the song, and all I knew is that Sensor went in there and said, okay, fine, Sharp, I need to go against this girl rapper. I'm like, yeah, well, you know, like they've given like the song is not fully completed and everything else, you know, but the reason why they want you to be on the song so that people can recognize her as a lyricist, as a bar person. So whatever you do, go hard.
Go hard.
You know what I mean? So he went in, he didn't really go that hard, but he laid a killer verse so that by the time she records her second verse or whatever, like he doesn't need to worry. You can go to the club right now and know that I recorded a verse there and this person is probably going to record a second verse to try and outdo me, but it's so far ahead that you know.
Question, not is that your job or his job to figure out what to do on the song?
Well, I mean, like I'm arranging the business.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm producing the song somewhat. You know, well, I'm producing his part on the song. So that's it. Like it's like this is the intention of the song. This is why we're doing it. Clean, sharp. You know what I mean?
So that what do you need to do?
Well, I mean, this is what the intention of the song is. And also at the time in the studio, like we haven't met Khosi before, right? Like this is the first time we're meeting him. The person who actually brought us to Khosi was JR, because he wanted to work in silence and have a consultant do everything. And JR, you know, is a music producer. He's a genius, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. And so the funniest thing about JR is that JR is an 87. He's only 3 years older than me. You know what I mean? He's the same age as Younger Chief. You know what I mean? We're the same age. I lived at JR's house for like a couple of months. And you know, like he's a very close friend of mine. So like this was like another homie thing. But he didn't